going to talk about the ruler postulate in this geometry lesson 1.2 in Big Ideas Math. The word postulate is a rule accepted without proof. Sometimes we call it an axiom. And our very first postulate in geometry is the ruler postulate. And it says that the points on a line can be matched one-to-one with the real numbers. And the distance between the points, like A and B here, is the absolute value of the difference. So it's saying that you can take a ruler and slap it up against a segment that you're wanting to measure at any place and measure it. And then all you have to do is take your second coordinate, like x2, and subtract your first coordinate, x1, and take its absolute value. Because we know that a length or a distance cannot be negative, so we need the absolute value bars to do that. Now the one in the book is a little different than the one I'm going to do. Two of them, one with the inches and one with the centimeters. So it literally says that you can place it anywhere. I'm going to put the S on 2, that longer line right there, and that T right here. Now this inches is divided up into 16 pieces from this long mark to this long mark, and this is on the 1, 2, 3, 4th one, so that's 4 out of 16. Well, that's on the 5 and 4/16, which is reduced to 5 and 1/4. We need to divide these by 4, and 1/4 is 0.25. If you divide 4 into 1, you get 5.25. This S is on the 2. So what I will do is I'll take this 5.25 here that we measured out, 5.25, and I will take this 2 and subtract it. 5 minus 2 is 3.25. And the absolute value of 3.25 is 3.25. Now, it doesn't really make sense to say we're going to start at the 2 and the 5.4 when it would be much easier just to start at the 0 on the inches. So I'm going to put it on that little first mark and then look down to the second mark. I don't have to actually subtract it all if I do it this way. There's the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 and 4/16, which you've already discussed to be 0.25. I'm going to use the centimeters now, a little bit smaller. It's not the problem. It's like the problem when I started making it. I made the line too long, so I didn't want to start it over. But the JK, I'm going to put the J on the 2, and then the K on the 5 and 9/10. The centimeters are broken into 10 little equal pieces, so we get to use tenths. So if this is 2 and this is 5 and 9/10, and they want us to find the length of it, I'm going to take the 5 and 9/10 and subtract the 2 from it and use its absolute value. 5 minus 2 is 3 and 9/10. It is the absolute value. We do not need that to be negative because length can't be negative. And I end up with 3.9 as a decimal instead of a fraction. We can also place that J on the 0 and then see where the K ends up. And there's the line for 4, so this is 9 out of 10, 3 and 9/10.